Hello friends, welcome to AffairsCloud Learn to Lead. Good morning to all the students. As you know, we already started topic-wise current affairs in detailed manner. It means one video on one topic in detailed manner. And today topic of discussion is very important. This is 28th Commonwealth Conference of Speakers which was held in New Delhi. So, this conference of speakers and the presiding officers of the Commonwealth serves as a vital non-political forum for strengthening parliamentary democracy across the participating countries. So, this topic is very important for every type of exam. So, the government of India hosted the 28th, number is very important, 28th Conference of Speakers and Presiding Officers of the Commonwealth. And this is organized by Parliament of India. That's why this topic is very important, that this is organized by Parliament of India from 14th to 16th of January 2026. And it is organized at the Central Hall of the Parliament in New Delhi. And this conference was chaired by Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla ji, and India hosted this conference for the fourth time after earlier edition of 1970-71, 1986, 2010, reflecting its sustained engagement and leadership within the Commonwealth parliamentary framework. You can also see the picture of Narendra Modi, who inaugurated this conference of speakers and presiding officers of the Commonwealth. Number is important again, 28th. Now, what about the conference of speakers and presiding officers of the Commonwealth? So, the conference is a high level parliamentary forum that brings together the speakers and the presiding officers of the national and subnational legislatures from the Commonwealth countries. And the conference also provided a high level forum for deliberations on the evolving role of the legislatures in strengthening democratic governance and constitutional institutions. And first time this was established in 1969 on the initiative of Lewison, the Speaker of the House of Commons of Canada then, and the initiative emerged from a recognized need among the Commonwealth presiding officers for a structured non-political forum dedicated exclusively to parliamentary leadership, procedure and institutional integrity. And this conference was thus conceived to address the specific institutional gap, fostering collective understanding of the parliamentary democracy in its various forms and supporting the role of presiding officers in maintaining neutrality and procedural integrity. So, this conference follows a biennial cycle, convening a full membership conference every 2 years. Every 2 years. And it promotes parliamentary democracy and good governance by strengthening the independence and impartiality of speakers and presiding officers, and by sharing best practices on legislature procedure, decorum, technology use, ethics, privileges, and women participation. And it brings together speakers and presiding officers of the national parliaments, provincial or the state legislature, and territorial assemblies from 53 Commonwealth countries and 14 semi-autonomous legislatures. You can see this picture. This is institutional framework of this conference. So, institutional framework is designed to ensure continuity, regional balance, and effective coordination between the biennial conferences. And governance is exercised primarily through the standing committee. You can see here standing committee supported by permanent secretariat. And if we are talking about permanent secretariat, then it provided continuously by Canada. You can remember this. This is important. And if we are talking about standing committee, the standing committee serve as the principal governing body between the conferences. It determines the venue, the timing of the future conferences, proposes the themes or the agenda, reviews the standing rules, oversees the organizational, administrative and logistic arrangements, thereby ensuring continuity and strategic direction during the intersessional periods. And if we're talking about composition, then the committee is chaired by the Speaker or the presiding officer of the lower house of the next host parliament, and includes regional representative reflecting the geographic diversity of the Commonwealth, along with the ex officio members drawn from the past, current, and the future host. And the standing committee is composed of 15 members. And a quorum of 5 members is required for decision making. It means the minimum strength required is 5 members. And Secretariat Sport, we already covered that it is Canada since its inception. So remember, and it ensures institutional stability and continuity. So it is independent inter-parliamentary forum. So the core objectives: maintain, foster and encourage impartiality, fairness among the speakers and presiding officer. It also promotes knowledge and understanding of parliamentary democracy. And it develops parliamentary institutions through strengthening procedural integrity, supporting institutional capacity. We already discussed. Now, what are the highlights of this 28th conference, which was held in 2026? So, first is standing committee meeting. We already discussed about standing committee, that this 28th conference of 2026 commenced on 14th of Jan 2026 with a meeting of the standing committee, which oversaw the organization's activities, and it composed of 15 members, and with 5 members constitute the quorum. It means 5 member is the minimum strength. And Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla chaired the standing committee meeting. Next is the inauguration of this 2026 conference. So you can remember on 15th of Jan 2026, the conference was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He also inaugurated the 9th G20 Parliamentary Speaker Summit, which is also known as P20 Summit of G20, which was held on the sidelines of this conference of 2026 in New Delhi. And what about the participation? The 2026 event witnessed the largest participation with 61 speakers and presiding officers from 42 Commonwealth countries and representative of the 4 semi-autonomous parliaments. And Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla also chaired the lightning round, the special plenary and the closing plenary, and delivered a keynote address on a special plenary on the role of speakers and presiding officers in maintaining strong democratic institutions. Again, very important topic, especially to strengthen the democratic institutions. And if we are talking about exhibition, as a part of the 2026-28th conference, the high-tech multimedia exhibition Bharat on the Move was inaugurated, showcasing India's democratic heritage, parliamentary processes, and developmental achievement with a focus on the technology, governance, and the public engagement. Now, the most important here is chairmanship handover. During the event, the Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla handed over the chairmanship of the 29th conference to Lindsay Hoyle, the Speaker of the United Kingdom House of Commons. It means the 29th conference will be held in London, United Kingdom in 2028. Now, what are the key themes addressed during the conference? So, the role of artificial intelligence and digital tools in the parliamentary function. This was the first theme. Second theme was the impact of the social media on parliamentary discourse and institutional authority. So, India informed the meet that artificial intelligence and social media had enhanced the efficiency of democratic institutions, but had also led to challenges such as misinformation, cybercrime, and social polarization. India emphasized the collective responsibility of legislatures to address these issues through ethical artificial intelligence, transparent, accountable social media frameworks, while responsibly harnessing technology to protect democratic values. And this 28th conference focused on the application of artificial intelligence and social media in parliamentary functioning to enhance efficiency, transparency, inclusivity, and public engagement. Third theme was enhancing public understanding of parliament and safeguarding democratic institutions. Fourth one is security, health, and well-being of members of parliament and parliamentary staff. So India informed that through collective efforts of the parliament and the government, obsolete laws had been repealed, welfare-oriented legislature enacted, people-centric policies framed, accelerating India's progress toward the Viksit Bharat or Atmanirbhar Bharat. And India also highlighted the crucial role of the parliamentary standing committees or the mini parliaments in scrutinizing the budget and legislations, urging presiding officers to strengthen these committees to enhance parliamentary functioning. India also highlighted the role of women. So, India highlighted that women were not only participating but leading across sectors, noting that President of India, the Chief Minister of Delhi were women. and that about 1.5 million women representatives form nearly about 50% of the elected leaders in the rural and the local bodies, an achievement unmatched globally. So, India hosted the 28th Conference of Speakers and Presiding Officers of the Commonwealth in 2026, highlights its parliamentary heritage and commitment to democratic values with a focus on technology, public engagement, and institutional resilience. Through its biennial conferences and intersessional standing committee work, it supports sustained dialogue, institutional learning, and coordinated responses to the emerging legislative challenges. So what are the takeaway points? So this is 2026-28th session of Conference of Speakers and Presiding Officers of the Commonwealth Nations. And it was held from 14th to 16th of January 2026, Central Hall of the Samvidhan Sadan in New Delhi. 28th edition, and it is chaired by Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla ji, inaugurated by Narendra Modi ji, and it was organized in Parliament of India. Organizer is Parliament of India. First edition was held in 1969. It means it was established in 1969 and session held after every 2 years. This is 2026 session. 2028 session will be held at London. This will be the 29th session. So this is very important topic. I hope you understand all the points of this topic. So like this video and share as maximum as possible.
So this is all for today. Please like, share and subscribe our channel, and thank you for watching this video. And you can subscribe our all platforms like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn and Telegram channel. All the official notifications delivered through the Telegram channel. So just subscribe from the description box link. Thank you guys. Take care and bye-bye.